Hi there and welcome back to Japan, where I'm continuing my listen through to Just Bring It by BAND-MAID, the very popular album by the band. I think you speak to most fans and this is their most favourite one. I say it before, I said it a million times, I'm going to say it again just in case you don't know. This video is part of an album track by track listen through playlist, and if you're not following that playlist you can do by checking out the link in the description below. So today, right now, we are going to listen to the song You. Now this is really difficult to talk about. You I have heard before. That's not a badly constructed sentence. I'm talking about the song. You I have listened before. I heard a live version of it, and there's a couple of things I want to say about that. First of all, as with most of the songs, I don't like to hear a live version first. I just listened to, just did a review of Time, and the first time I heard Time, I heard it live, and it was so much better when I heard the recorded version. I could hear the real detail of how they wanted to approach it. Now, You was a song that I seem to remember quite liking, but as often is the case, when I first heard it on a live video, I didn't then subsequently go back to it and listen to it really again, so I can't quite remember my full review. I just remember enjoying it, but I can't remember why. And I can't remember how it goes. So I am looking forward to seeing what my review is this time. And of course, the eagle-eyed amongst you are welcome to either remember or go back and check to see how consistent my review is against the first time I heard it. Am I going to be consistent, or am I going to notice different things? Am I going to flip-flop on something that I said before? Be really interested to see how this one comes out. I think we did this on a couple of songs before, where I heard it live first time, then I heard it on the recording. But I'm really interested to see what this one sounds like now that I'm refreshing my memory with the studio version of You. So here we go. Play. Nice intro. Interesting rhythm there on the drums as well. So the chorus is a fairly standard 4-chord BAND-MAID style chorus. The usual thing, it works, it's really good at what it is, but I don't know if it's going to necessarily stand out hugely. I do like the energy though, the pacing of the song. It's very impactful again. There have been a few songs like that on this album, in a good way. Oh, this is very suddenly, very dramatic and cinematic sounding. Some good production in this song, actually. Nice. They're doing the quiet, loud thing a lot in this song. I like that. All right. Yeah, that's a really good song. The question is, how does that stack up as a song, and how does it stack up as part of this album? Now, as I kind of alluded when I was talking about this song as it was playing, and this is, by the way, saying we're coming right off the heels of two songs that I really, really enjoyed. This song doesn't sound like it really differs much from many of BAND-MAID's songs, and the structure is quite simple. And I think that I'm not saying their songs are usually simple. I'm just saying that compared to their usual blueprint, this kind of fits it. It doesn't deviate in any huge way, and that's not really a problem. The song has a lot of impact while it's going. I love the energy. I love the way it moves along. It really sort of barrels along this one. So it's a fantastic rocker. As a song, it's absolutely great. As a song on this album, now at track number 10, it maybe I would want to hear something a little bit more different at this point. So yeah, okay, in the context of the album, I think it doesn't maybe stand out very much. That's the biggest problem for me. Nothing, like I say, nothing wrong with the song though. The song itself has a decent chorus, but like I say, it's got that 4-chord pattern thing, which means that, when you've got a 4-chord chorus, that can lead to some of the most catchiest choruses ever known, and it can also lead to a lot of choruses that are maybe relatively forgettable. It's a formula for greatness, but it's because it's the basis of most rock and roll choruses. It does also lead to a lot of very forgettable ones because there's a huge mass of bands using similar theory for a lot of their songs. So yeah, okay, the chorus on this one doesn't really hit me hugely, and I've got nothing huge about the vocal melody did. As always, Psyche performed it fantastically, but just the vocal melody itself didn't really stand out to me as delivering a huge amount to it. It was, like I say, it was not bad, it was good, but not standout. I actually was quite taken by the guitar solo, because the guitar solo was it was a shame that it didn't shoot into the last chorus, but they were doing this sort of quiet loud thing throughout the song, which worked. And I think the reason it worked was because the production was really good. The production was really good at building up the atmosphere and the quiet parts of the song. It was right down to the intro. The intro had that really great sort of build up, and a lot of things about the way this song was designed was about that sort of mixture between little bits of quiet and blasts of loud, which did make up most of the song, but it's had those little balances, those moments. And when it went quiet, the production was there in a sort of a delicate way to sort of make everything sound more brooding. So the way that the solo came in was awesome. It just got quietly and then blasted in, and it was a good solo. It was a solo that started off slower and kind of got quicker as it went along, kind of feeling there was build up of energy and sort of anxiety, and it shoots into the last chorus, and the last chorus, like I say, comes in with a quiet bit and then going loud again, but the production made that work. Otherwise, I think maybe I would have preferred to hear that just straight into the last chorus, because there was so much energy being thrown into it, but that's a discussion for another time, I think, because it's a bit of a difficult one to really balance on, and definitely does make me want to go back and check the live version, because the live version, presumably they wouldn't have had the production touches, so I wonder how that balances. So yeah, this is one of those songs where I've got to kind of say it's a song that was recommended for me to watch a live version of many months ago, which I did. So I'm assuming it's a relatively popular one, and I know that I am slightly in a biased position because I'm now 10 tracks into this album and have just come off the back of 2 of my favourite songs from the album, if not my favourite songs from the album. So I maybe am a little bit biased against the fact that it is kind of more of a standard sort of BAND-MAID song, doesn't really subvert any of the usual expectations we have of them. But as I say, this is the difficult thing when you've got a band like this. When they just do them, that's a brilliant thing. That's why we love it. We love what they do. We love their sound. We love them. They're just a band who can bring you entertaining music. That's great. However, when they do something which just sounds like it's kind of safe for them, it just sounds like this is something that we know they can do in their sleep, yet you can't help but feel a little bit like, okay, great, that's fantastic, but, was kind of hoping for a few little surprises in there, and I kind of feel like maybe I didn't get anything enough to make this song stand out and, remember it. It kind of feels within their catalogue at least, kind of almost as generic as its name. It's just kind of like, yeah, it's them doing them. This, in my opinion, could easily be a B-side. It's that difficult thing. I keep on circling around it, but you kind of got to say it. Nothing wrong with it, but by their own high bar, their own high standard, it doesn't jump above that bar. It just kind of sits there with leaning on the bar with one arm. So yeah, good song. I would definitely listen to it. I definitely wouldn't turn it off. But if someone said, "Hey, how I'll go grab some BAND-MAID to listen to," this song would be way too normal to really remember. It's not one where you go, "Oh wow, you've got to check this out." So yeah, good song. That's kind of the best I can really say. The best and the worst. It's good. It's good. Like most of this stuff, it's good. So the next song is Awkward? No, I've done Awkward, yeah. Yeah, Awkward is a really good song, wasn't it? And so, okay, the next song I'm going to be jumping to, if you're following the playlist, then you'll see my review of Awkward coming up straight after this. And then, so the next song I'm going to review is Decided by Myself. So anyway, I'm going to leave you to the playlist, which hopefully you're following in the description below. If you're not, that's where the link is. So the next video you're going to see is my old review of Awkward. And then after that, it'll jump back to me here today, where I'm going to be listening to Decided by Myself. So for now, from Japan, thank you so much for tuning in, and ciao ciao. Thanks for watching. Feel free to check out more of our hundreds of videos we got online on this channel right now, or get involved in the discussion with us at the many social media links we've got in the description below, where you can suggest new videos and artists for us to check out on the channel. Or you can just do the usual YouTube stuff and comment, like, subscribe. You know how this works by now.